Hello guys. Now we are going to continue with MIS, second one. In the previous class, we discussed about the difference between data and information. Now we are going to discuss is all about MIS. What is MIS? MIS is nothing but Management Information System. So, how are management decisions taken through MIS? What is MIS and why? How it is going to help you for taking the good decisions. Okay, so management information system, that we in short we call it as MIS, is one of the five major computer based information system. We have something called as CBIS, in which this is one of the important information system, that is management information system. But its purpose is to meet the general information will be given, nothing else. General information for the managers in firm or organization. So it can be in a small company or in an organization, the information will be given to the managers. Manager is the one who's going to take it, right? Manage all the stuffs. MIS is a computer based system. It is not what do we call it? Is not manual. It is computer based. It is all about the computer based system that makes information available to users with similar needs. See, unwanted information, if we project, it is of no use. Which is similar, which is required, which is of for example, for a student, teacher salary is not required, right? And for teachers, students personal biodata is not required, only the academics part is more than enough. So only the similar data will be organized and it will be given to the user. Management information system consists of following three pillars. Mainly three concepts are there in the management information system, that is management information and system. How nice, right? The name itself is the three pillars: management information and the system. These are explained as follows. Now let us see what is management, what is information, and what is the system. Management is nothing but it is the art of getting things done through and with the people. See, you are not going to do the work, you will make other people to do the work. You will manage to take work from other people of in formally organized groups, managerial functions. So what he will do is just he will just manage get things done. We'll just keep monitoring. Okay, let me discuss all those in the further things. Simple way, if I have to tell what is management, you are not going to do the work. You will manage or you will coordinate, like you will tell the people to do and get the work done. So in that we have managerial functions like planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. These are the five important functions of the management. So how you can remember this is post DC, POS DC, post DC, in meaning planning. Firstly, you should plan to whom I have to assign this work so that the work will be done. Organize in how many times, plan the work. First, what work has to be done, then organize, like when and where, who, that one. Staffing is how many people are required, how many teams are required, what about the backup team, that and all will be come under staffing. Directing is nothing but give the proper direction, instructions, and how to take it further, all those stuffs. And controlling, see, everything though the manager takes care of, they we need some assistants, some team leaders, so that they will control the lower levels and they can report to the higher levels. So these are the five important functions of the management: planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. POSDC, remember in that way. So information, again, we already know what is information. Information is nothing but which has a meaning with a context, whereas data is nothing but raw facts about an entity. Anything it can be, that is data. So that we know what is management. We know it is the art of getting things done. Only one word, if you one sentence about management is art of getting things done. You are not going to do, someone is going to do. You just tell how to do, where to do, what to do, and so on, and just make the task ready. That's all. Okay. Then system. set of interrelated components with a clearly defined boundary working together to achieve a common goal. See, when someone is there will be a set of sequence of steps to be followed, and that and all put together will be a complete project, right? Same way, it is nothing but interrelated components. So this is all about MIS, management information and system. Why one should study MIS? Very, very important. It may be a student, so whoever, it can be a student who wants to become manager and get to know how, what are the functions and steps to be followed, or it can be a professional. Information system and information technology is a vital component of any successful business. So if you keep track of everything, it will be easy to validate, evaluate, and just see the performance. Okay, so this is very successful concept. And mainly we have other functional area like marketing, finance, production, human resource, etc. Information system plays following three important roles. Again, what are the three important? Supports the business process and operations of an organization. Information, one best advantage of what are the functions of it means, it will support the business process. It is not against the business, it is supporting the business process and operations of an organization. Operations, process, everything will be taken care. Support of decision making by employees and managers of an organization. It will coordinate between both managers and the employees of an organization. Then the third one is supports the strategies of an organization for a competitive basically it will give the support system supporting the business process, and it will support the decision making of the employees and the managers. It will support the strategies of an organization for the competitive advantage. These are all the functions of the MIS. So again, let us see what are the advantages of this MIS. Improves the quality of an organization because we are going to plan. We will plan it, organize, staffing, directing, controlling. We will follow the steps, keep it in a proper format, and that will give the good quality of an organization, and the information content will be very relevant in order to take a proper decision. The decision making will be very, very good because we will give the proper content of the information. MIS change the large amount of data into summarized form. So sometimes we don't have time, right, to go through last minute preparation. How you will do? Will you go through the entire textbook, or you'll just follow the important points? Similarly, this MIS will change the large amount of data into the it will summarize in short, and thereby avoid the confusion. So there will not be any confusion, and which may answer within an information officer or flooded with detailed facts. So as soon as the information officer is asking for the detailed fact, you can just summarize that and you can give the details. MIS facilitates integration of specialized activities by keeping each department aware of problem and requirements of other departments. So it will make clear. See, for example, someone is the developer, someone is a tester. So it will give a transparent view, like developer is developing this and tester needs this, so that there will be some clarity. Okay, what is required, what is not required, what has to be performed. In this way, it is going to facilitate the integration of the specialized activities. Also, it serves as a link between the managerial planning and control. The planning and control will be there is a link, okay, between the planning and control. Who is going to take care? That will be, see, planning is the first stage, right? Here, planning was the first part, controlling was the last part, but there is a link. Okay, so where we okay, here. So it is a link between the managerial planning and control. It improves the ability of the management to evaluate and improve the performance. Basically, performance should be high, give the good result, give the good coordination, all those steps. These are all the advantages of the MIS. So now let us see what is the disadvantages. Too rigid and difficult to adapt. Like, it is not going to change for each project. Okay, very one format only, in that format only you have to do, and difficult to adapt. Sometimes if this it is so rigid, it will be difficult to adapt. Resistance in sharing the internal information between departments can reduce the effectiveness. Suppose it is not giving the proper internal information whenever it is required, sometimes it will resist. Okay, in that cases that will become the effectiveness will be very less, right? Because the proper information or in detail, if I'm only summarizing and if I'm not giving the entire detailed thing, when the details are needed, then that is again a loss. Hard to quantify the benefit to justify implementation of MIS. So it is very hard to quantify the benefit to justify the implementation of MIS. Means implementation is difficult. Okay, that is what we are trying to type. Difficult to adapt, implementation is difficult. Quality of output of an MIS is directly proportional to quality of input and process. Higher the input, higher the output. Higher the process, higher the output. If you are not giving anything and if you are asking, it is not gonna help you. So that those are the disadvantages of the MIS. Thank you.